Hello, my name's Gemma and I work in the family support team. I'm part of a team who deliver an antenatal programme here in the family hubs, and this session we're bringing you today covers all aspects of baby care for your newborn baby. Today's session is split into three different topics. We're going to look at play and the importance of play for newborn babies. We're going to look at safe sleeping advice, and we're also going to look at how you care for a newborn baby's skin. Play is really important for newborn babies because it teaches him or her all about the world around them. It gives lots of opportunity for one-to-one contact between you and your baby, and any sort of physical touch like this with your newborn baby really helps their physical development as well. Their emotional and social development also really improves with lots of physical contact. So we'll go through some play ideas for your newborn baby. One of the most important things to try and put into everyday interactions with baby is having lots of face-to-face contacts. Babies have really limited vision when they're first born. This is about as far as babies can see, so they want to be held really close to you so that they can see your face. Little things you can do like sticking your tongue out, blowing raspberries. Baby will love to see any sort of expressions like smiles and laughter. It's really comforting and reassuring for baby to be able to see your face and interact with you at this close level. Talking with your newborn baby is also really important. Your voice is so familiar to them in a really unfamiliar world, so hearing your voice brings them so much comfort and reassurance. You can talk about absolutely anything, it doesn't matter. You can tell them what the weather is like today, you can tell them what you're going to buy at the shop, you can recite your favourite song lyrics. It really doesn't matter, they will just really love to hear your voice. You talking to baby throughout the day helps them to learn about language and communication and really builds their communication skills even from this really early age. If you're brave enough, try singing to baby as well. It doesn't matter if you have the worst voice in the world and you consider yourself to be really tone deaf. Baby will think that your singing voice is the most beautiful thing that they have ever heard, and they will absolutely love it. Nursery rhymes in particular are really lovely for newborn babies to hear. The repetition of all the words are really good to learn language, turn taking in communication, and any sort of nursery rhyme where we can interact with baby, like Round and Round the Garden, Incy Wincy Spider. It again creates lovely interactions between us and baby. It's never too early to introduce books to newborn babies either. It's again a perfect opportunity for lovely interactions and for babies to have an opportunity to hear your voice again. Black and white books are fantastic for babies because they don't see in colour straight away, so the black and white books are really good for babies. You can get little books like this that have lots of different textures and feels that baby can explore. You can get baby bath books, and you can also get some hard books like this. Again, we've got some lovely opportunities for some really lovely interactions through sharing books with our babies. Activities such as peekaboo are another lovely way to interact with our newborn babies. Again, it doesn't have to be expensive equipment that's involved with this. We can just use scarves that we have at home, pieces of material like this, and just simply playing peekaboo with our newborn baby will really make them happy. Another great little exercise for newborn babies is something we call tummy time. Tummy time is placing babies on their front, laying on a flat surface, and this provides an excellent opportunity for babies to develop and strengthen the muscles in their necks and their shoulders, and really helps to prepare them for when they're getting older and they're starting to move and wander around a little bit. Tummy time is another way for the baby to see the world from another angle and explore a room from another angle. But it's really important that you're there with them all the time as a newborn baby in this position. Tummy time for newborns is going to be extremely limited in those first few weeks, just because it's like a little workout for babies. Newborn babies have all their weight in their heads, so when they're trying to lift their head up off the surface, it really is like a little workout for them. So it will probably start at 30 seconds and then they'll let you know that they've had enough and it's time to relax again in your arms. As babies get older, that time can obviously increase, and once they develop the strength in their neck and shoulders, they'll be able to support themselves a little bit on their arms, and that length of time will increase that they can spend in tummy time. As babies get older, to help support that tummy time experience and make it pleasant for babies, we can put some toys on the floor as well so that they can go to and explore these toys on the front. If we can find mirrors as well, these are fantastic for babies. If we place a mirror down in front of this little one, they wouldn't realise that they're looking at themselves. They think they've met a little friend and they'll happily start having a conversation and babbling away. These first interactions with our newborn babies are so important, not just to be able to develop our bonding and attachment with our newborn baby, but it really develops baby's brain and it forms so many connections in baby's brain. It's the building blocks for your baby's development, and they get all that through the interactions and contacts they have with you. Being close to you like this is so comforting and reassuring for a baby. If we think about what they know about life so far, for the best part of 9 months they've been in a sack of water that has been very dark and very quiet, and when they're born they leave that water environment and they come out into an air environment. It's no longer dark, it's a very bright room, and there's loads of unfamiliar sounds and voices for baby. If they can have this really close contact with you, they can hear your heartbeat again, which is really comforting and reassuring. If you're talking to baby while you're holding them, they recognise your voice, which is one of only a couple of sounds they've heard while they've been in the womb. Your voice and your heartbeat. I don't know if you've noticed while you're pregnant, that when you're sat still, baby's more active in the womb compared to when you're walking around. That's because when you're walking, you're naturally swaying baby in that sack of water, so you're kind of lulling them to sleep. So if we can mimic that gentle action with a newborn, and you'll find yourself doing it really naturally without even thinking about it, but it's just a gentle sway side to side, backwards or forwards. And if we tap baby's bottom as well, it mimics the heartbeat they heard when they're in the womb. So this position here is really comforting and reassuring for babies. It involves no props or toys, it's just you and your baby having this lovely interaction.